CJ Flyer back with the Fire, another YouTube video. This year's NBA playoffs might possibly be the best playoffs in NBA history. The most exciting, the most entertaining, especially coming from someone who is a neutral fan. I'm trying not to over-exaggerate. I'm trying not to fall victim to recency bias. We all know how sports media loves to cherry-pick random stats to try to create a narrative that something new is happening for the first time ever. You know, they'll say something like, Nikola Jokic is the first player ever to score 44 points, get 22 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals while drinking Kool-Aid on the bench and practicing meditation at halftime, or just something like that. It'll be some cherry-picked BS that it doesn't really, nothing new happened, okay? They're just pulling things out, trying to make a narrative that something new and exciting happened. But this year in the playoffs, we have had something new and exciting happen, and we are not even halfway through. We're not even through the second round yet of the NBA playoffs. We had this amazing game winner from Tyrese Haliburton last night. The Pacers coming back once again, down 20-plus points on the road in Cleveland. Back-to-back games they do this. Absolute insanity. And it's the first time in NBA history that we've had 4 20-point comeback wins happen since the data started being recorded in the 1990s. And the fact that one team just did 2 of them in the same series, in the first 2 games, on the road, I mean, that right there is just unheard of. Now, of course, the Cavs, game 2, they're missing Mobley, they're missing Garland. Obviously, they're missing some key players. But still insane. You still had Donovan Mitchell doing his thing, 40-plus points. I mean, come on. It's crazy what's been happening right now. Not only that game, but we've had some other game winners and some exciting finishes. On Monday, we had the Knicks put up a huge defensive battle against the Boston Celtics. Shout out to Mikal Bridges, not only for that steal at the end, but for other defensive plays he was making throughout the game, despite his poor offense. We had Brunson doing his thing, doing the Brunson show. And then, of course, with the Nuggets and the Thunder, we got Denver coming in to play OKC, and Westbrook with the assist against his former team, going to Aaron Gordon for the game-winning 3 at the buzzer. I mean, come on. The narratives left and right are just insane right now. The comebacks, the photo finishes. I mean, I am not kidding what I'm about to say here. This year's NBA playoffs, more exciting, in my opinion, than this year's college basketball March Madness tournament. And that is usually not something I think of. I never have that opinion. Like, even in the best years of the NBA playoffs, I don't think I've had that opinion. But just so many exciting game winners, comebacks. And, you know, yes, the championship in the college basketball, March Madness tournament is decided by 2 points, but it was kind of one of those, disappointing finishes where Houston had a chance to do something, they turned the ball over. It's kind of an anticlimactic ending for anyone that's a neutral fan. Again, totally my opinion here, but I really do think that this year's NBA playoffs is more exciting than college basketball. Not to compare the two, but I'm just trying to emphasize how exciting this year's NBA playoffs has been so far. And something else you think about, since I made the comparison to college basketball, you think about exciting finishes, you think about upset wins, Cinderella teams making a run. And we sort of have that right now in the NBA playoffs. Of course, we have in the East, the Pacers up 2-0 against Cleveland. Cleveland, the 1 seed. The first time they've had 60-plus wins, I think, since LeBron was playing for Cleveland, if I remember that right. And the Pacers up 2-0. With 2 20-point comebacks. I mean, come on. Who could have seen that coming? In the West, we've got some upsets. We got a 6 seed playing a 7 seed in the second round. The winner of that goes to the conference finals. And how many times have we had a 6 seed make the conference finals? It's only happened a handful of times. How many times have we had a 7 seed make the conference finals? It's only happened twice in the last 30 years. I mean, guys, I am backing up my statement here, saying that this is the best playoffs ever. Now, of course, this could all be forgotten if the Thunder just steamroll, through their opponents the rest of the games, or if the Celtics steamroll their opponents the rest of the games. Then my opinion will then change, because I think what it takes to make this the best NBA playoffs ever is to have some crazy upsets, to have some Cinderella stories, to have some unexpected heroes and outcomes throughout this. So again, going back to, we got a 6 seed versus 7 seed. The best thing about the West this year, as someone who's, at this point, I'm neutral. I was a former Mavs fan. I followed Luka to the Lakers. I'm supporting Luka. I wanted Luka to win. The Lakers are definitely not built to win a championship this year. They have no depth at the center position. Their only rim protector and Anthony Davis was traded away for Luka. And to be honest, their depth is abysmal. It's terrible. I'm very much not surprised that the Timberwolves won that series. I am surprised the Lakers didn't put up a better fight in Game 5, but I'm really not surprised the Timberwolves won the series. And the exciting thing about the West, you look at seeds 2 through 8, they're only separated by 4 games at most. And with that Lakers and Timberwolves series, they're only separated by 1 game apiece. So for anyone that thinks the Timberwolves beating the Lakers is this huge upset, not really. But what could be a huge upset is anyone beating the Thunder, because the Thunder, they've been by far the most dominant team this year in the NBA, despite having some key injuries throughout the season too. Chet missed some time, Isaiah Hartenstein missed some time, so they had some injuries to their bigs, yet they were still able to put up almost 70 wins, which, of course, that doesn't happen very often in the NBA, as we know. Now, what I will say is, while OKC appears to be a strong, dominant team, historically, if we look at their regular season record versus the remaining teams in the West right now, 8 wins and 8 losses. Now, actually, we have to adjust this because Houston's out now. So that would actually put them at, what would that be? That would be 5 wins and 6 losses. So they have a losing record against the 3 remaining teams during the regular season. Now, of course, they just lost Game 1 to Thunder, so it's really 5 wins, 7 losses. My point being, this is crazy. Like, we have no way of knowing. I feel this is the first season. I know we've said this actually in the past couple seasons, but this season truly feels like we don't really know who's actually going to win. There's no, even though the Thunder clearly have the most dominant record, their win-loss against the remaining teams in the West is a losing record. And likewise, we got Cleveland, who's, have key injuries right now. The Celtics, I feel like the only team that is potentially truly dominant at this point is the Celtics. Now, I don't know what their win-loss is against the remaining teams in the East, but I can't imagine it's a losing record. So, anyways, rambling done there. My whole point being, there's a lot of parity in the NBA right now. We really don't know who's the best team, and it's really exciting to watch as a neutral fan. We got amazing comebacks. We got close finishes. We got Tyrese Halliburton doing the big balls dance and getting the game winner. That was pretty funny as a neutral fan. I'm sorry, Cleveland. I'm sorry, Cavs fans. Oh, that was awesome. That was pretty fun to watch. I hope Luka gets a better team around him again, kind of like what he had in the 2024 playoffs for future seasons. But I'm putting that aside for now. You got to enjoy life. And man, as a neutral fan, these playoffs are amazing. I plan to make more videos here. I keep saying that every video. I'm like, oh, we're going to make more videos. I had to take some time off because the whole Luka situation, I just had to step away from that, okay? Cut me some slack. But we're back. Let's get at it. I'm here for it. These playoffs, we got Denver with the 1-0 lead right now. Thunder likely take Game 2. I believe that's tonight, right? If we go ahead here, Wednesday. Yeah, so Knicks, Celtics, Nuggets, Thunder tonight. That's going to be pretty exciting to see. So you got to imagine, Celtics shot really poorly from 3 as well. You imagine they're not going to do that every single game. So Celtics probably come back, tie up the series. Thunder come back, tie up the series. But that still, they don't have home court advantage anymore because they lost Game 1. So really exciting. What's going to happen with these other series? If the Cavs get Mobley back, I think they have a real shot at coming back and beating the Pacers still. But I want some Cinderella team. I want some incredible headlines. Give me Timberwolves versus Pacers in the finals. Give me something wild. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Just give me any one of these teams winning that's not the 1 or the 2 seed is an incredible. Well, I take that back. The Cavs winning would be an incredible headline. Cavs winning without LeBron. The Warriors, Steph Curry legacy series or playoffs. Him getting one more ring. That would put him in an interesting conversation all time. Timberwolves win the playoffs would be an insane timeline. Nuggets, after everyone wrote them off, after they fired Mike Malone at the end of the regular season, them winning the finals would be insane. The Knicks, of course, they got that Villanova bond. Well, even after trading away DiVincenzo, them winning it for the first time in 20 plus years. Crazy headline. Pacers, just oh my goodness, man. And we're seeing some good basketball too. I didn't even get to mention the first round. I feel like the only first round series that was there's 2 of them that were really bad. The 1-8 matchups here. Grizzlies and the Heat were just there for their participation trophies. But man, I mean, you had these 2 7-game series. The Warriors nearly blew a 3-1 lead. Denver with the exciting win versus the Clippers. Milwaukee, that was kind of sad to see, but you hope Dame's okay for the future, but that might be it for his career. Magic looking promising for the future. Obviously, they had a rough season with injuries. I mean, there's still some great matchups in the first round too. It's a great time to be a basketball fan. That's all I'm saying. Good luck to all the teams out there and all the fans watching these teams. Try not to stress yourselves out. We're going to be coming back with some more NBA videos soon. Let me know what you think about the playoffs so far. Am I over-exaggerating things? Is the recency bias getting to me? I really do think this might be the best playoffs we've ever had. Of course, there's playoff runs or finals runs that have been incredible. I don't mean to discredit the 2011 Mavs run. That was absolutely insane. But I'm just talking overall. Not just one team making a single run. I'm just talking across the board. It's like every quadrant here, we got something insane going on. I don't think we've had that before. Just correct me if I'm wrong. Please, in the comments. Tell me now. Click one of the videos on our screen now for some more NBA discussion.